This is our ambulance for SOS Chai. And SOS Chai is the work that we do looking after refugee boys that come to the city of Caen and to the port of Ouistreham.
We think that there's 500 plus refugees living between Caen and Ouistreham, and lots of the boys actually travel between the two. They walk up and down the canal path, which is about 18 kilometres. Some of them will spend about 3 days down there where they have to live in the forest or in ditches. There's no facilities at all. And then they'll sometimes come back up here for 3 or 4 days to try and kind of regroup, get their energy up. Some of them walk up to be fed actually on the evenings that we're there.
Every Wednesday and every Sunday evening with our van loaded with a great hot meal full of healthy spices and healthy food that they recognise and enjoy, and we try and serve them a 3-course meal, being French in France, and also help them with practical needs such as toothpaste and toothbrushes and shampoo and clean socks, and then part of the whole ethos and aim of the evening really is to just build community, spend time, be family. So we put out card games and play Jenga and listen to their stories, tell them our stories, just build friendships, do lots of sport. You can see how worn out our football is because they absolutely adore just doing sport. They spend too many hours of each day doing nothing and just feeling as though their life is just on hold. So it's amazing how just kicking a ball around together and just doing some very, very simple things like that are just really significant. And yeah, we have the most wonderful sort of laughter and joy at the end of an evening, whereas the evening always pretty much starts out with
somber,
being very somber, being very hungry, being feeling very lonely and unwanted. But it's amazing how much that shifts over 2 hours when you just provide for some of their basic needs, also give them the message that we love them, we care for them, we value them.
We have about something around 20 local volunteers, as well as we have teams coming in from time to time, but about 20 local. And many of whom are local French people who we didn't know before, and they came to us and said, can we help? Because they just want to do something that says to these boys that you're welcome in our country.
We have a doctor and a nurse that help us as well, just practical things. And with the injuries, the boys often get injured, often get hurt, have often travelled for a long, long time without any help, any support. Anyone to just listen to their needs, their physical needs, their emotional needs. We have one squat here that has 250 living in it at the moment.
Including children.
Including children, families.
But most of those with children tend to get taken into some kind of shelter, whereas the single boys quite often get left out
to fend
there.
for themselves very often. And we are afraid that probably many of them are under 18 as well, aren't they? To be perfectly honest, it's a challenge to keep it going year in, year out. It's a huge challenge financially to provide what we need to provide. Sometimes we have what we need, sometimes we have to dig into our own pockets and ask around and get help from wherever we can. We're always looking for bargains, we're always trying to make this work financially and do it well and account for the money that's given to us well. But it is a challenge, so we're always enormously grateful for every little bit of help that we receive. And so are those boys actually. They very regularly come up to us and tell us how much they appreciate all that's given to them. And shake our hands and tell us how much they love the care.
You are good people.
We're good people. Apparently we're good people and we love doing it just because they're so incredibly significant and amazing boys. So.